And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to What a Savage. I am your host, Tiger Sprout. That's right, it's Sunday morning, 7:32 a.m., and I am actually here. You think I'm late, but I'm actually on time. So, we have a lot to do today, and just wanted to give everyone a heads up that next week starts DJ training for, WIXQ. It actually starts tomorrow, but I mean, since my show is on a Sunday, my new trainee, Andrew Frank, who was assigned to me, that's right, everything's in motion. Andrew Frank is going to be a reoccurring co-host on the show. But next week and for the following 3 weeks after, he will be a trainee, and I will be showing him the ropes here at WIXQ, and he will be getting on the air here for us. So, I have a lot to get through, and I'm going to try to get through it in this 2.5 hours that I have now. So, yesterday morning, the deal was made for Carmelo Anthony to be traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder from the New York Knicks. And I will honestly say it was a surprise for me, as I would think it would be a surprise for everyone else. Recently, Carmelo has expressed the interest and the okay for the Knicks to trade him to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I know for anyone out there who doesn't follow basketball so much may think, well, why is it him that he gets to pick wherever he wants to go? Well, in his contract, he actually had a no-trade clause, but he has lifted it for certain teams. So, I guess the Oklahoma City Thunder was on that list, and no one ever really knew about it. So, he was traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he will join Paul George and Russell Westbrook, the reigning MVP. And in return, the Thunder will send Enes Kanter and Doug McDermott, along with a 2018 second-round pick, which was the Chicago Bulls pick, to the New York Knicks. And both McDermott and Kanter are both 25 years old, Kanter being a center and McDermott being a small forward. And I think that with the New York Knicks, I think they could really, if they really wanted to transition that team a little bit to a little younger, they could really make them, kind of like the focal point, the centerpiece there. And if not, they could really repackage those two and send them off to another team if they really wanted to. But at the end of the day, who won, it's hard to tell. We're going to have to wait until the season actually starts and plays through, because Carmelo Anthony is 33 years old. He's nothing of what he was, in the past decade when he came into the NBA back in 2003. So it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell who really won this, but is Oklahoma City Thunder really a super team? I can't really say for sure or not that the Thunder is a super team, but it's hard to say. Carmelo Anthony is older. I don't see that being a super team, and I think there's too many egos on that team. Russell Westbrook doesn't have much of an ego, but, you rein in Paul George, and then you're going to have Carmelo Anthony at the same time. So, I hope for the best for the Thunder, but at the same time, I really don't know what's really going to be going on with this team. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us get through one more song before we go to commercial breaks. And after that, we will be coming back, and we're going to blow through these topics today. That's right, we're going to run right through these fast lane, and we're just going to have a great show today. It's going to be a great Sunday, and everyone knows that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and you are listening to me, Tiger Sprout, as I present my show, What a Savage, before Andrew Frank joins me next week here on this show.
like hockey? Come out to SMAC Multi-Purpose Arena Fridays 5 to 7 for a fun, friendly game of floor hockey. Everyone is welcome, from your Sidney Crosbys to your John Scotts.
We aim to provide an opportunity for anyone who loves hockey to come and participate. So slide on over to our Facebook page, Millersville Hockey Club, to get in touch and find out about upcoming events.
Donuts can come in many assortments: large, small, sweet, or creamy. But have you ever tried donuts with apple pie filling, chocolate-covered pretzels, or strawberry cheesecake? At Sugar on Top, donuts are prepared to meet any taste and any desire. Whether it's the morning and you'd like a little bacon, maybe some French toast, or a pumpkin spice donut to fulfill your seasonal needs, Sugar on Top offers a customized donut experience right in Millersville with a variety of toppings and donut combinations. Located at 126 North George Street, they're open Tuesday through Sunday from 8:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. or until they sell out. They can be reached at 717-925-6246. Sugar on Top, keeping Millersville sweet.
Not listening to WIXQ?
Unacceptable!
All right, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's unacceptable if you're not listening to me, What a Savage, right here on WIXQ. My name is Tiger Sprout. So, back with the topics. NASCAR, we're just going to get through it. We're going to fly right through it. 2017 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series at New Hampshire takes place today. That's right, today, ladies and gentlemen. And Kyle Busch is on the pole, and he will have his 20th career pole. That's right, his 20th career pole. And it is the second race of the playoffs for NASCAR. My prediction for today's race, I think what it's really going to come down to is Kyle Larson. I think he's been on a roll this whole year, and I think that Kyle Larson is going to be getting the win today, for the race. Martin Truex Jr. winning last week's race, but Kyle Larson has just been on everyone. I gotta say, he has been very impressive. These last couple years since he's come into, the big leagues for NASCAR up at the main Cup Series, and he's been wreaking havoc. So I gotta give it to him. Kyle Larson, I'm giving you the vote of confidence to get this win today at this race. And also going on today is the pay-per-view for WWE No Mercy. That's right, tonight at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. You can watch the kickoff show at 7 p.m. You can catch it on YouTube. You could also catch it on the WWE Network. And the pay-per-view will be actually taking place at 8 o'clock. The kickoff match being Apollo Crews versus Elias Sampson. Is anyone really excited for this one? Not really. But, it's something to get people engaged as they're coming in the doors. So I'm going to have to give this one to Apollo Crews and the Titus Brand. I'll go through the card quick and my predictions for today's show. I'm on a wrestling YouTube group called The Board of Doom. And we go through and make predictions for the pay-per-views as they go on between the pay-per-view after WrestleMania and all the way up through WrestleMania, and the winner will get a undisclosed prize. No one really knows what it is yet, but I'm making a case to get myself really in there. I'm in third, fourth place right now, but this is where I would be making my strive to do, because I will be letting you know my predictions and where I'm going with these. So the Intercontinental Championship is on the line tonight between The Miz and Jason Jordan. And, plain and simple, I think The Miz has this. It's too early for Jason Jordan to, get this title going on as a singles competitor. I just don't think he has a pedigree just yet to carry himself in the championship. So I'm going to have to give this to The Miz and let his title reign continue on as he tries to break many records out there, and I think he will. I think he's going to hold on to that title for a very long time. And this is the one I got a lot of laughs at, a lot of snickers for my choice on this one. Enzo Amore versus the Cruiserweight champion Neville with the title on the line tonight. I'm giving this to Enzo Amore. He has the mic skills. He has so much hype behind him since switching over to the Cruiserweight classification. And I think he just has everything to gain from this one, and so does the company. So I'm plain and simple giving this to Enzo Amore just because there's so much hype behind it. I know many people don't want to see this, but there's such a big, giant push behind this by the fans. So I think that the fans won this one tonight, and it's going to Enzo Amore. Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt. Finn Balor beating Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam, and I don't think they're really going to continue this rivalry any longer. So plain and simple, Finn Balor, I'm giving this win for him tonight, and he's a great competitor. That's why I play this theme song, on the show, because it's such a great song. The tag team titles on the line tonight between Shield 2.0, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose taking on Cesaro and Sheamus. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, I think they have everything going for them, and I think they're going to slowly build up this Shield reunion. Whether they're going to push Roman Reigns heel, nobody really knows yet. But if they're not going to, I think a Shield reunion will be coming in place very soon, especially around the time of WrestleMania. So Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, you got my vote. A fatal 5-way match for the Women's Championship between Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Nia Jax, and Emma. And I am giving this one to Alexa Bliss. And Asuka is coming to Monday Night Raw. That's all I got to say. Alexa Bliss, watch out. She'll be sneaking away with the win tonight. John Cena versus Roman Reigns. Everyone's looking forward to this matchup because it is the big dog. It's my yard now, and John Cena, the face that still runs the place, 16-time world champion. Many people despise these two, and, I just can't wait. This is going to be a dumpster fire for crowd reactions, I'll say. There will be a lot of booing going on between the two combined, and I'm giving this one to Roman tonight because I feel there's a heel turn coming very, very soon. And this loss for John Cena, I see coming only because he's taking a break so he can film the Transformers movies. He'll be coming back in time for November for Survivor Series, and I think at that point, The Undertaker will be around, and he'll be taking on John Cena for one of his very last matches, The Undertaker, that to say. And I'm giving this to Roman. It'd be a big push for him to win this bout. And finally, the Universal Championship on the line between Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. This is a match that a lot of people are actually looking forward to. Braun Strowman getting such a big push from the crowd. Underestimated in many ways. Came from a very, whacked out character who really had no purpose and being pushed to this monster among men. And, I'd like to see Braun Strowman win this match, simply because it brings the title back to TV, and I think that that's what's really hurting the ratings, is because that there's no, title to be on TV. There's no physical presence of a title. So what are they really fighting for there on, Monday Night Raw? So I'd like to see Braun win it, but I know that's not going to happen, and I'm giving it to Brock Lesnar as he carries it all the way to WrestleMania. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my preview for No Mercy. I'll be sweeping that board tonight. That's right. Shout out to you guys, the Board of Doom. I'll be sweeping that board, and I'll be making my way up to first place. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the music. And we have plenty of more to talk about, as it's only 7:50. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
mercy.